Hi everyone!
William Shakespeare is considered one of the greatest playwrights of the English language. He wrote his plays more than 400 years ago. Macbeth is among the shortest and most intense of Shakespeare's plays, as well as one of the best known and widely recognized. Macbeth is generally viewed as one of the Shakespeare's tragedies.
The play penetrating explanation of human nature, ambition, evil, gender, human relationship and kingship, along with the periodic appearance of supernatural forces have captivated audiences and critics for centuries. Here, we the great leaders of 6th standard with a small attempt to present role play based on the play Macbeth.
Hope you will enjoy.
The story is set in Scotland. A young and ambitious nobleman and his wife dream of becoming the king and queen of Scotland.
When shall we three meet again, in thunder, lightning, or in rain? When the hull is done, when the battle lost and won.
That will be a set of sun there to meet with Macbeth.
Where the place? Upon the hill.
Anon.
I come, grey Markin. The dog calls. Fair is foul and foul is fair, however through the fog and filthy air extant.
Scene 1. A flat grey Scottish moor with cold mist swirling across it. The two men on horses appear. They race across the moor full of their own thoughts. They are Macbeth, Thane of Estate of Glamis, and his friend Banquo. Suddenly, three strange figures appear before them. Three withered old women who dance around a witch's cauldron.
Hail Macbeth, Thane of Glamis! Hail Macbeth, Thane of Cawdor!
True enough, I did become the Thane of Glamis after the death of my own father. Why do they hail me as the Thane of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor is alive and well.
Hail Macbeth, King of Scotland!
King of Scotland, but the King Duncan is alive and well. The two sons are young, strong men.
Lesser than Macbeth and greater, not so happy yet much happier.
Your son shall be king, though you not one yourself.
Saying this, the witches disappear into the mist as suddenly as they had appeared.
Have we gone mad? I do not know what is real and what is not.
The two men prepare to ride on when they see the two horsemen riding towards them. They are two noblemen who had been sent by Duncan, the King of Scotland, with urgent news.
We are sent to give thee from our royal master thanks, only to peril thee into his sight not pay thee. The Thane of Cawdor is to be executed for treachery. The king has been pleased with the reports of your bravery, and he has decided that the title is yours.
The witches.
Be careful, Macbeth, for evil powers often mislead men and harm them.
However, Macbeth does not hear him as he is thinking about the other prophecies the witches had made. Scene 2. The Scottish moors. King Duncan's camp. Macbeth and Banquo ride on until they see the king and his retinue waiting for them on the moors. King Duncan welcomes Macbeth warmly.
O worthy cousin, how can I express the gratitude I owe to for your great victories?
I owe you my loyalty and service, sire, but I do everything for your honor, sir.
Come, cousin, I will stay with you tonight in your castle.
Macbeth quickly sends his wife a letter asking her to prepare for their royal guest. He also tells her about the witches. Scene 3. Macbeth's castle in Dunsinane. Lady Macbeth enters. She is a beautiful woman burning with ambition.
My lord, what are your tidings?
My love, Lord Duncan comes here tonight.
And what do you propose to do?
You speak about the prophecies? Do you think I can be king of Scotland?
Yes, you will. We cannot lose this opportunity. Let's murder King Duncan when he comes here as our guest.
What if we try? What if we fail?
We fail?
Scene 4. Night time at the castle. Macbeth creeps into the room of the sleeping king and stabs him with the 2 daggers left there by his wife. Then he stumbles out sick with horror, but the deed is done. The next day, Duncan's 2 sons flee the country. The nobles agree that Macbeth should be their next king, but the witch's prophecy about Banquo haunts Macbeth. So he invites everyone to a grand feast and arranges for Banquo and his son Fleance to be killed by assassins on the way to the banquet. But the assassins only succeed in killing Banquo. Fleance escapes. Scene 5. The great dining hall in Macbeth's castle. The banquet is underway in the great hall of the royal palace. As Macbeth approaches his seats, he pales. The ghost of Banquo is sitting in his chair. Macbeth stares and cries out in horror.
Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth.
Behold! Look! Lo! If I am truly standing here, then I can see him.
The guests begin to whisper as Macbeth continues to talk to what they think is an empty chair.
I beg you not to speak. He grows worse and worse. Good night, my lord. A kind good night to all. Good night, and may better health attend His Majesty.
Scene 6. Macbeth's castle in Dunsinane. A new reign of terror begins. The people turn against their monstrous king. The witches appear before Macbeth again to warn him.
Beware, Macbeth. Macbeth will never be vanquished until Bernard's most wretched name.
How can that be? Who can command a forest to move? Will Banquo's son ever rule Scotland? Speak!
But the witches disappear once again. Scene 7. The nobleman Macbeth returns to Scotland with Duncan's son Malcolm. Together, they decide to defeat Macbeth. In Birnam Wood, they decided on a plan. Each soldier will carry a branch of tree as camouflage and move towards the castle to attack. Macbeth's messenger sees the moving trees and runs ahead to warn his king.
My lord! My lord! Sir, the Birnam Wood is moving.
Liar! Slave!
But Macbeth sees the forest moving as well and rushes outside to fight.
Give me, you devil! Yield, you coward! I will not yield. I will fight till the last.
But Macbeth is defeated and is slain by Macduff. The Scottish nobles feel no pity or remorse. The reign of blood is over. There is a talk of Banquo's son Fleance succeeding to the throne. All the prophecies made by the witches have been proved correct. But did they predict the future, or did they influence the action of Macbeth and thus create the future?